what is the presence then? I mean,
what is the presence? That is what remains after everything you're not has been relinquished. That's the mystery. That's nobody can tell you that in words. You can only be it. You can't know yourself conceptually. You can only be yourself as yourself. See, the ego wants to step in. It wants to know what yourself is so that it has an idea of what it is when it gets there. But do you see the paradox?
yeah,
The ego won't be there when
yeah,
you get there. And you're already there. You're there right now. You've never not been there. You're just uncovering and revealing everything that veils you from knowing that inherently. I mean, you know it inherently. When you sit with yourself, you know this to be true, but it's still being veiled by an ego.
yes. And the self-inquiry or the question, say, if when I asked, I was thinking the question is, what is the presence? And I had another question which is asking within the question, who is asking what is the presence? Because there is certainly no intellect who can define what the intellect itself is, right? Yeah, so that there is the paradox, and there is this.
Yeah. Who is
Yeah.
asking the who am I question?
Yes.
The ego. Yeah, it's ego.
Wow.
And so it's not until you experience being directly will you understand what you're trying to get an answer to right now. Nobody can answer the question that you're asking right now. This is the perennial question, and the answer is you are the answer to that question. Yourself is the answer to that question, and you cannot know yourself intellectually or conceptually. You can only be yourself directly.
Yes.
You can only know yourself by being yourself. And this is understood in self-inquiry.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. It just leads me to more quietude, I guess.
Go for it.
It's just, I mean, when you left there, it's like mind is not asking any questions anymore, and just silence. Yeah.
Yeah, because there isn't a mind. So there, going back to this example, there's the universal mind. There's the consciousness or awareness. It's pure. That's what we could call, say, the universal mind. Then the egoic mind comes in and it veils the beauty of the universal mind. So when this sloughs off, all that's left is the universal mind of I am. And somehow you don't lose any of the traits that you had before.
Yeah.
Everything is clear. You only know one thing. That's the strange thing, is there's only one thing that you know. You only know yourself, and in that knowing, everything else is known somehow. And so you could say when the mind is absent, well, that's when the egoic mind is absent. The universal mind has been here for eternity. So when the egoic mind is absent, when the agitative, irritative, restless mind is absent, all that you experience is immanent peace. And everything still happens in that. So you have like this universal peace, and life is happening in that peace. What you would consider negative or positive is happening from a realm of peace and silence and happiness.